Influence isn't always who you admire. The most influential people in a life are not always the ones admired. They are often the ones whose absence, silence, or sharpness shape the internal weather. They taught not by example, but by impact. In the book The Body Keeps the Score, Bessel van der Kolk explores how trauma embeds itself in the nervous system. The people closest to us, especially in childhood, shape how we feel, cope, and respond to life, not through their wisdom, but often through their unprocessed pain. In the book Emotional Inheritance, Galat Atlas shows that influence isn't always direct. Unspoken wounds are passed from one generation to the next. Sometimes the person who shapes a life is someone who never spoke a word to it, just left behind a frequency we absorbed. In the book Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl reminds that suffering can ignite purpose. Moments of pain can redefine direction. Sometimes it's not a person, but a moment that carves a soul's path. In the book The Drama of the Gifted Child, Alice Miller reveals how children adapt to please. We mold ourselves to receive love. We become who they need, not who we are. And that shaping follows us long after childhood ends. In the book Letting Go, David Hawkins shows that freedom begins when influence is seen. Only when we recognize who imprinted us can we release their hold. So here's what this constellation says. Influence isn't always chosen. It isn't always kind, and it isn't always conscious. But it always leaves a mark. Maybe we ask ourselves, who shaped the way I see myself? Whose voice echoes in my mind when I hesitate? Am I still living from a reaction instead of intention? Who am I still trying to prove something to? What would my life look like if I chose who shapes me now? Influence is powerful, but awareness is freedom. And every day, there is a chance to choose a new voice, to follow home.